Imagine being in a room full of people. Conversations flow, laughter fills the air, and everything feels ordinary. Then, suddenly, something shifts. The chatter quiets, eyes wander, and without a single word spoken, the entire atmosphere changes. It's not the lights dimming or the sound fading, it's something far more subtle, yet profoundly powerful. A presence. Someone enters, and their energy silently commands attention, capturing the room's focus as if they were a magnet for everything and everyone around them. Who are these people? How do they radiate such invisible power, both attracting and unsettling at the same time? And why does their presence carry such weight? Today, we'll explore the world of these individuals, the chosen ones, people whose profound essence not only draws others in, but also creates a quiet distance, leaving them admired, yet often isolated. Through their journey, we may uncover not only what makes them different, but also reflect on the potential for that energy within ourselves. The magnetic presence. When a chosen one enters a room, it's as if the air thickens with their energy. Conversations slow, heads turn, and even the emotional temperature of the space seems to shift. Their presence is not loud or demanding, it's quiet, but undeniable. It doesn't stem from what they say or do, but from who they are. You may have encountered someone like this, a person whose mere presence feels larger than life. Their energy seems to vibrate on a different frequency, one that resonates deeply. But this resonance isn't always comfortable. It challenges us. It forces us to look inward, to question things about ourselves we might prefer to avoid. What makes this presence so magnetic? It's authenticity. These individuals are deeply connected to their true selves, and that connection ripples outward. They are mirrors, reflecting not only the surface, but also the hidden depths of those around them. And this reflection, this silent confrontation with one's vulnerabilities, can be both captivating and unsettling. Think about it. Have you ever felt drawn to someone, but also strangely hesitant, almost intimidated? That's the power of this presence. It inspires introspection, but for many, that introspection feels like a step too far. The paradox of connection and isolation. This magnetic energy creates a paradox. On the one hand, it draws people in. On the other hand, it pushes them away. Why? Because authenticity is rare, and it demands honesty in return. Not everyone is ready for that level of depth. Conversations with a chosen one often bypass the superficial. Small talk feels inadequate, almost disrespectful, in their presence. Instead, their energy calls for something real, genuine emotion, truth, and vulnerability. And for many, that's uncomfortable. So people retreat. They avoid eye contact, change the subject, or simply keep their distance. This creates an invisible barrier around the chosen ones. They're admired but rarely understood, surrounded by people, yet often feeling completely alone. It's not a loneliness born of rejection, but of depth. Their intensity sets them apart, creating a solitary journey that few can truly accompany. But here's the thing, this isolation isn't just a consequence of their presence, it's also an opportunity, a space where transformation begins. Turning loneliness into growth. In solitude, the chosen ones find clarity. What might seem like loneliness to others becomes fertile ground for personal growth. Without the distractions of shallow interactions, they are free to dive deep into their own minds and hearts. This isn't escapism, it's a deliberate act of preservation. To carry such intense energy, they must protect it, nurture it, and refine it. Solitude becomes a sanctuary, a place where they can connect with their truest selves. And in this space, something remarkable happens. Their energy becomes even more powerful. Their presence, already magnetic, is sharpened, clarified, and amplified. What others see as isolation, they experience as transformation. Let me ask you, have you ever spent time alone, not because you had to, but because you needed to. Did you find it painful or liberating? For the chosen ones, solitude is both, a crucible where their strengths are tested and their purpose is forged. The role of authentic relationships. Even amidst their isolation, there are rare, precious moments when the chosen ones find others who resonate on the same frequency. These connections, though few, are profound. Unlike superficial relationships, these bonds are built on mutual understanding and authenticity. The chosen ones don't seek quantity in their relationships. They value depth over numbers. A single meaningful connection can be more nourishing to them than 100 shallow interactions. In these relationships, they don't have to dilute their intensity or hide their true selves. Instead, they are celebrated for who they are. These connections act as a counterbalance to their solitude. They provide emotional support, not by changing who they are, but by accepting them fully. And through these bonds, the chosen ones find the strength to continue their journey. The mirror effect. Let's return to the idea of the chosen ones as mirrors. Their authenticity forces others to confront their own truths, insecurities, and fears. This is why their presence can feel both inspiring and unsettling. Standing before someone who doesn't hide behind social masks can be a profound experience. For some, it's liberating, a chance to embrace their own authenticity. For others, it's terrifying, a light shining on parts of themselves they'd rather keep hidden. This duality, attraction and fear, defines much of the chosen one's journey. They walk a fine line, balancing their authenticity with the understanding that not everyone is ready to meet them at their level. And so, their presence becomes both a gift and a challenge. Embracing the gift of solitude. In the end, the chosen ones come to understand that their solitude is not a punishment, but a gift. It's a space where they can recharge, reflect, and refine their purpose. They learn to embrace the quiet moments, knowing that these are the times when their greatest growth occurs. In solitude, they discover creativity, clarity, and inner strength. They realize that their journey, though often lonely, is deeply meaningful. And when they return to the world, they do so with a renewed sense of purpose and an even stronger connection to their authentic selves. The journey we all share. Perhaps, in hearing this, you recognize some of these qualities in yourself. Maybe you felt that paradox of being seen but not understood, of being powerful but alone. The truth is, we all carry a spark of this energy. The journey of the chosen ones is not just theirs. It's a reflection of a universal human experience. To seek connection, to face solitude, to grow in the quiet spaces of our lives. So, the next time you encounter someone whose presence feels both captivating and unsettling, take a moment to reflect. Perhaps you're standing before a chosen one, or perhaps you're discovering that you are one yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to share it with others, to reflect on it, and to carry its lessons with you. Take care, and until next time.